my God. I go by the name of Eastside Gypsy. Oh my God.
Hey everybody, what's good now? This your girl Germany. You know, I always got something to say. Oh my God, we got a legend in the building, straight from the LBC. Like
Hey.
double OPDOGG. Hey, okay, I knew I had to spell it right for y'all. I knew I had to.
Yeah, you got it.
And when I tell y'all everything is everything with him, he drops the hottest bars. I'm talking about, even though he is from California, he has taken music to a whole nother level, mixturing it up with the old school, with the new school, and putting his own flavor on it. You dig? Give it up for the one, the only.
A little bit of that.
Yeah, Eastside Gypsy.
Hey, man. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm happy to talk to you. It's a blessing for you to even reach out, to actually connect with me all the way on the West Coast to where you at, you feel me? So I thank you for that.
I'm going to say how y'all say it. Right. And I just want you to tell me, because I'm so curious. Everyone has a story and they have a beginning story, Talk to me about your start, not just in the industry, but, how did you grow up? Where did you grow up and all that?
Okay, so I was born and raised in Long Beach, California, on the east side. There go the name, I grew up in the city. I recently moved. I lived there pretty much my whole life. Grew up in a musical household. My father was a studio musician and a gospel musician. My mother, she played for the Long Beach Symphony Orchestra, and she was a singer as well. You feel me? My older brother is an EDM producer out here in Las Vegas. But basically, just grew up around music, and always had a liking for it. Always took a shine to it. And when I got older, I started playing around with it, and here we are today.
When was your first freestyle?
My first freestyle. What was the question again? You said when or what?
When and what was your first freestyle?
The first freestyle I can never ever remember, but actually around fifth grade, my parents started letting us walk home from school by ourselves. So those was all my first freestyles. Basically walking home from school, just trying to pass time, and then just emulating all the people that me and my brother used to listen to back then, like Tribe Called Quest, 50, all the good 2000 rappers, and in the 90s and the 80s, all the classics. And I was just trying to be like them, So walking home from school, it was always good freestyle sessions. Even though I probably sounded like shit. It's probably terrible, but I had fun.
And where did Gypsy come from? The name Gypsy come from?
All right, I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive, right? Shout out to OG Bird, right? When I was maybe about 13 or 14 on the block, I was a knucklehead. I was, doing what I could to make extra money and stuff. A OG, I'm pretty sure he was playing, but he told me to go snatch a purse and bring him the money back, and he'd give me some money or something. And I actually went and did that shit. When I came back, he's like, "Damn, you a gypsy, little gypsy ass nigga." And it just ended up sticking, you feel me? Everybody in the hood started calling me that. And I've just been rocking with it ever since, you feel me? Not in the sense of that's who I am, but that's who I was and that's where I came from. I came from low-key a fucked up place. The east side of Long Beach is kind of fucked up. And I had to do what I had to do, even though I had my parents at the time. They didn't really have a lot, you feel me? So the stuff that I wanted, I had to go get it myself. So I took it upon myself a lot of times, and I got in trouble for that. But it's a part of my story and makes me who I am.
I'm so glad you said that. And I was going to ask you, how did that shape your music? Did it allow you to become more transparent with your audience because you were in the same place as they were at some point in time?
Definitely. Maybe when I was like 19, when I actually like really, really started taking the music seriously. My first people that were listening to it were the people around the block. You know, my music and stuff. My first music video had everybody in the block, you know, on the block in it. You know, I tried to keep the whole community a part of what I was doing because I was basically making music for us. You know, I wanted my friends really to listen to it. I didn't really think of how far it can actually go because of how I look. You know, I was always a fat kid, and I didn't really think I'd have fans and all type of stuff like that. I would, I did music, and I do music for the love of music. You feel me? I don't really do it for like to be famous or anything. I do it because I want to do it, and I want to share it with people. And I want people to like what I'm doing, and they do. So everything's working now.
Talk to me about the reason you moved, because you didn't just live in Long Beach. You also lived in Vegas at one point. Talk to me about that move and how that impacted your life.
I actually live in Vegas currently.
So you still live in Vegas?
Sorry. I'm actually in Vegas currently. Yeah, yeah. Um, I got into some trouble in 2019. When I was younger, I had caught a gun charge, and then I ended up violating my probation, doing some dumb shit, and I went to jail. A lot of times when you go to jail, you find out who's really there for you and who's not. I had an apartment on the beach, nice, you know, spot before I went in, and then when I got back, I didn't have shit. So I was actually homeless for about like a month and a half in Long Beach. And my cousin, who was an artist out here in Las Vegas, he came and picked me up and moved me out here with him. You know, to actually give me a fresh start to try to, you know, make a change, do something different. And unfortunately, my cousin was killed out here about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. Um, and basically, I've been using his legacy and everything that he's taught me in my music career up to now. You feel me? I've been using it as a catalyst, like a fire in my stomach, you know, because we grew up wanting to do music. That's all we really wanted to do. Like as kids, I played sports a little bit, but it was music. You feel me? I was
Yeah.
always rapping, trying to be the best freestyler in the whole, you know, group. And so now that I'm out here, he moved me out here. I was alone, and I thought I was gonna give up on music when he was killed, but I actually came to the studio 1515 out here in Las Vegas, and the owner reached out to me. I had come in here before recording little stuff, and after my cousin died, he gave me an opportunity to, you know, express myself and get some shit off my chest, and it actually turned into a partnership. To now we taking trips together and making business decisions and things about my career. They put me first. You feel me? So like me being out here at first, I was alone, but I actually like I met a family, I met friends, and you know community. So like I think I'm gonna stay for a little bit. We got a little bit more time to turn the city up. You know,
You got to talk to me when your single "Say Love," which is also dedicated to your cousin, when that skyrocketed. What was that feeling like?
that was actually crazy because it made me feel like everything that I'm doing is for a reason, and people hear it. You feel me? Uh, that song was very emotional. There's a reason why I haven't shot a video to it yet, because I want it to be right. You feel me? It has to be right because it's an expression of how I felt in the moment and how I feel currently. You feel me? I feel like that will always be a timeless piece. If I ever blow up and really become really big, um, people are gonna go back and listen to that and think, damn, what type of mind state was he in when he made this? Because a lot of my other music goes a completely different way than that. You feel me? That's more of a emotional, expressive side of me. You feel me? But I was surprised that people loved it. Like the DJs picked it up. You know, DJs in different states that I've never even been to picked it up. Were reaching out to me for DJ packs and stuff. You know, and it's still spinning to this day. We getting ready to give you guys, if anybody's watching, getting ready to give you guys the video about to shoot it maybe like this month, next month. Have it ready for the big nigga season. You know, I'm gonna go up in the snow somewhere. You know, it's Vegas, so we gotta wait till it really get cold to get some snow. But the video gonna be
Right.
crazy.
And another single that popped off was "Mask Off." which became
Oh
like
my
a
gosh.
huge hit. So you have this starting skyrocketing success. How are you able to remain humble and to remain grounded through it all? Because it just kept and it's keep going like this. Like it's keep continuously going up. How are you able to remain humble and everything through it all?
Well, I think what's keeping me grounded is that it's not just happening on its own. I'm actually working each step and next level that we obtaining. I'm actually working to get there. So like every time I reach it, it feels deserved, and I feel like I can do more. I feel like I need to do more because I owe so many people. It's been so many people that have like just even lending an ear, people that have taken the time to listen, people that support me, people that share my music, the people that have helped mold me as a person from childhood into young adulthood into now. I feel like I owe it to them. People believe in me now. I can't stop. I was just talking to my friend earlier, like maybe 10, 20 minutes ago. And like she told me she was proud of me. And I told her, like, I hear that a lot. And sometimes I'll be like, damn, I ain't even did shit yet. But also when I hear that, that makes me want to keep going. Because even if I feel like I ain't did shit yet, it's people out here that like are really they see the change. I'm in it every day, so I don't really see the change, but they see the growth. Because they don't tap in with me all the time, but they still my good peoples. And like just all those blessings and all the good vibes that I get from people from the return and just the feedback from my music, that definitely keeps me humble because I don't know shit. I like that shit. I want some more of it, but I gotta work hard for each step that I obtain. Nothing is ever gonna be given to me
You talking about
until
like
the
pop
end, and
out?
even then, you still gonna have to fight for that shit.
You talking about like pop out and the pop out challenge?
Man, man,
Like
the
who came?
pop
I
out
got
challenge. They want me to do the challenge.
who came up with the pop out challenge? Was it you?
It started itself actually. Like I wasn't even planning on doing another challenge, but the girls just started sending the videos in, and then one of my friends from Stockton, California, she sent a video in, and I posted it one night, and then it did like 50,000 views in the night, and then like the next video did the same thing. So it was just like fuck it, we gonna run with it, and it just started coming in. And it's a good way to keep fans engaged and I let like I let fans or the homies vote on the videos. And in the end, everybody's participating. Somebody gets some money at the end. Like, we flying girls out to Vegas. We shooting music videos. We having a good time with it. Everybody have fun, and shit. I'm just trying to get the people what they want.
Yeah. You like, man, it started.
They wanted it. I gave it to them.
So talk to me about your new single, Water. Cause I
The
heard it.
new
I
song.
heard it. I
How you feel about it?
I'll roll with it. I'll roll with it. Because
Okay.
it's giving you that traditional LBC with also a touch of you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you have the traditional like lingo, but you have yours in its own entirety. And I like the beat. Cause we don't have that beat like here in Houston. So it's like, okay, well, all right, I'm gonna bop this.
I just got back from Houston, man. I love it out there. It's beautiful.
And everybody say that till you wake up in the morning and you got some mosquito stuck to your leg. But like I love to see.
Well, I mean, we had rented a Jeep and we took the top off as soon as we got out the airport. Got on the freeway and it started pouring raining for like 10 minutes. I was soaked. It was only 10 minutes of rain. You feel me? And that was kind of weird, but other than that, it made up for it because then it was hot and sticky and I dried off in like 5 minutes. That was cool. And then we went to the party. I went and connected with OP. Shout out to OP, man. You feel me? For setting everything up. And, that's the reason why we're here today. I'm definitely coming back to Houston within a month to shoot a video in y'all city with one of y'all hottest artists. Shout out to Sonny the Rapper. You feel me? I'm coming for it. I want the world. The world is mine. I want it. I'm coming for everywhere.
Are you going to? Well, will you drop like a project anytime soon, or are you still dropping singles to build up to the project?
I don't know. Right now, I'm in a creative space. Right now, I'm just making music, and then whatever comes together, you know, I'm working on connecting with the people and showing them who I am, showing them a piece of my life, what I like to do, you know, just building up my fan base and all that. But I know they want it. They've been asking for a project since last year. Man, it's coming. I just got some new beats from some new producers and stuff. So we about to get to work. Right now I'm just trying to get the songs done before I even call it anything.
Wait. So they've been asking since last year,
Yeah,
and
man, since last year.
so you've been dropping hit after hit after hit, and there's still no project.
No project.
Oh my
When it
gosh!
comes, I want it to be right. I want it to be right. I want people to actually, my whole thing is about respect. So like, even if people don't like it, even if it's not their cup of tea, I want people to respect the time and the work that I put in for it, and also to respect the technique that I'm going to show y'all. You feel me? Because I can actually rap, I can write music. I used to be able to sing really well. I got stabbed in my throat a long time ago. It changed my voice a little bit, but I still love to sing. You feel me? So I want to like actually put a project out that shows me in an entirety. You feel me? I want everybody to see everything. And y'all can pick and choose what you like about me and what you don't. But as a whole, you're gonna respect me because I'm gonna lay it out for everybody.
I feel that. You gotta tell me though, like if you were to release the project anytime soon or anytime later, what would be a possible name for it?
Man, that's the hardest part. I I had a project that we were working on, and that's part of the reason why I didn't drop it because I couldn't come up with a name. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I think I need to live a little bit more life. It'll come to me. Probably something to do with home, but also there's something to do with my ambitions and where I want to go in life. You know, I miss home all the time, but shit, after going to Houston, that's the farthest I've been from home ever in my life. So after going there, I want to go everywhere. I want to do everything. Who knows? I might find some shit in Louisiana to change my life. I might come up with the best song of my life somewhere else.
So we're gonna circle back to water. What was the production idea behind it, and what is your lyrical style in general? Are you more of a storyteller? Or are you more of a figurative person, or are you just straight up lyrical?
Well, Water was, um, I wrote the hook, and then we had a big studio session. A couple artists were in the studio. Um, and I wasn't planning on recording that song that day. Um, but they played the beat, so I performed it, you know, and everybody just went crazy. And I wasn't really feeling it at first, but everybody liked it. So I went in the studio and recorded it, and I actually like basically freestyle for most of the verse. If you know me, anybody that knows me knows I freestyle like a motherfucker. I'm trying to get better every day at it, but Water was just like a good ass vibe. And then like I made that song and I sat on it for so long because I felt like I had other stuff that I needed to release, at the time. Like I think that's when we released Say Love before that. I think we was doing Mask On at the time. And shit was good. So there was no reason to actually release anything. And now, we just circle back around to out here in Vegas. It's pool season. It's pool parties every day. I'm going out every day. and it just felt like the time to release it. So we let it go, and it's doing pretty good. It's been out for what a video. It's been out for maybe like 2 3 days. The song has been out for a week, and shit's steadily just climbing, rising. I'm trying to get it everywhere. We're trying to go viral, like I'm supposed to.
Are you more? I mean, I know you just said freestyle, but are you more of like a storyteller? Because I've heard some of your past records, and you are storytelling, and you also introduce figurative language in there. So,
It's like I wouldn't say I have a definite even sound yet. I like to try different new stuff. Just because I'm trying to find myself. I'm still young. I'm 25. Trying to figure out where I actually want to like land and be. Where's my place to be, even in this rap game in this world. So it just depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll be hyped up off of Mountain Dew and go in there and go crazy. Sometimes I'll be tired. Sometimes I'll be fucking emotional. We actually got I got this single that I just recorded with a dope ass artist from Stockton. Um, it's actually more of some storytelling, and it's like smoother, like some of my past shit. Um, but that's definitely gonna be on the project wherever the project lands. That's gonna be on there. Y'all ain't getting it till then, but y'all gonna get it soon. You feel me? I if I had my way, I have something to everybody by like December. If I had my way. But life sometimes gets in the way of stuff. I got engagements and shows and places to be, but I'm working. Like after I get off this call with you, I'm gonna start working because I ain't got nothing else to do. It's either do that or be outside in the street. This is what we do. Music is me. I am music.
and talk to me about starting your own label.
Well, I mean, this isn't my label. This is my boy David Bennett. He actually is an entrepreneur from Compton, California. Um, I came to his studio just recording, and I wasn't coming a lot at the time. I had a regular job. I didn't have that much money, and this was like a top-notch studio. They charge a lot here. They have like 5 different facilities to record in. They have a podcast room here too. And basically, it was my friends that would record here that knew him. I didn't know him. So instead of me asking for a handout or saying, "Hey man, I'm the best. You should fuck with me," I just decided to wait my turn, and I decided to just prove myself by being consistent with my music, being consistent with booking, sessions, showing up to sessions on time. And it grew into a friendship, a partnership, and him just including me in everything now to where I got the keys to the place. This definitely isn't me though. Dave definitely built this himself with his business partner, Dave Keith's boy. They uh they do a lot of good stuff for the community, a lot of good stuff. They're involved in a lot of Nipsey Hustle's charities and stuff in LA, back home. So yeah, I'm just happy to be a part of everything, here at 1515.
And man, look, I just want to thank you so much for stopping by the Talk With Me podcast because you are going to be great. I said
I
it. That's
appreciate
right.
that.
Everybody, Jay Renee said it first. Okay. I don't if we ever look at each other, BT Awards, I want everybody to know
Mm-hmm.
I said it first.
Don't gotta say nothing. Yeah, it's in stone. We got it on wax.
And oh my gosh, water is amazing. You said it released 3 days ago. It's been out for about three
I
days.
dropped the video on Friday, and then we flew out to Houston Saturday morning. You feel me? So what's today? Tuesday. It's been a couple days, I think. We just gonna keep going.
I want you to tell everybody where they can follow you, where they can get your music, your past music, the up and coming. How can they get those notifications?
All right.
All of that good stuff.
Hey, hey, you rocking with your boy Eastside Gypsy, man. You can follow me on Instagram at Gypsy Hustle. That is GYPSEEHUSSLE. And all you got to do to find any of my music, go on Google. Yes, you can Google me and type in my name, Eastside Gypsy, GYPSEE. Let's get it.
And before we go, I ask everyone this: who are your top 5 artists, dead or alive? Top 5.
Top 5?
Yeah.
Do I have to put it in order or just top 5?
No, just top 5. Period.
Just top 5. I'll say Pac, Kendrick Lamar, Tribe Called Quest, Lil Wayne. That's 4, huh?
Yeah, one more.
One more. That's a tough one. I don't really listen to people. It's either Kanye or Jay-Z. I probably listen to Kanye more often than Jay-Z, but they both influential. So I say they tied for that last spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. You know, this is the first time you're the first artist I've heard that have said a Tribe Called Quest. Because a lot of people don't really reminisce about that old school
They don't
music.
study music. That Afrocentric feel is like amazing to me, especially where I come from. But it reminds me of my mom. It reminds me of, warm feelings and just, music as emotional expression. And like that old school, I study it for cadence. I study it, like I actually study the music trying to be better. A lot of these rappers just say shit and they don't really know what they're saying or how they're saying it. But just like they say, numbers and all that, music is powerful. Music is a language, and music moves people. So shit, if I want to get it good at it, I got to learn how to do it the right way.
Facts. And on that note, like I said before, thank you so much for coming to the Talk to Me podcast, and keep us updated on everything.
Of course.
And I cannot wait to hear the record with you and Sonny the Rapper.
Definitely, I will be tapping in soon.
Yes, of course. So.
Oh yeah, that's coming real quick.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna start getting to work on that soon.
All right, man. Look, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Do you hear me?
Too.
And thank you for coming to talk with me.
No problem.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week. Yeah.
Yes, sir.